You're a good-looking girl. Except for those army shoes. No wonder he's split. Come on.
Welcome to Wandering California. Today we're in the town of San Luis Obispo for the filming locations of My Blue Heaven, starring Rick Moranis, Steve Martin, and Joan Cusack. We'll also be heading to Atascadero, California, and Paso, Robles, California. So won't you please join me? So My Blue Heaven is a 1990s comedy movie, and starring Steve Martin, Rick Moranis, and Joan Cusack. Steve Martin's character, Vinny Antonelli, he's a former mobster, recently inducted into the Witness Protection Program, also with his wife Linda, and they send him off to suburban San Diego. The two of them are being watched by Barney Coopersmith, which is played by Rick Moranis. And that's his job, is to basically keep his eye on them and make sure they don't get any trouble. The assistant DA, Hannah Stubbs, is played by Joan Cusack, and she's having trouble because every time Vinny gets in some kind of trouble, Barney always has to bail him out because he has a hearing in New York in a couple weeks and he can't be in trouble. So let's check out the sites. Today we're going to be going to Atascadero, Paso Robles, and San Luis Obispo. So right here would have been the shot of Barney Coopersmith pulling up because Vincent Dunn stole a car, and this would have been the jail. There would have been a driveway that came right through here, and he would have parked right here in front, off to the side. Right up there where that round window is in the center would have been Hannah Stubbs' office, played by Joan Cusack. When you see Vincent getting interrogated by her, you could see that window in the background.
We gave you a car. What happened to it? If I could remember that, I wouldn't have borrowed the other one.
We're arraigning him in the morning.
No, you're not.
We most certainly are.
So right here you would have seen Rick Moranis and Steve Martin come down these stairs and get into the car.
Bring him back here!
Lady, this man is much more important than a couple of petty larceny.
That's your opinion. You don't live here.
But if I did, it would be a great comfort for me to know that a narrow-minded fanatic is looking out for the welfare of this community.
Right here you would have got a shot of Steve Martin, Rick Moranis, and Joan Cusack all talking. You could see that door in the window in the background as well.
Oh, really? Oh, really?
Oh, really? You gotta do better than that. You're gonna lose the argument. Stay out of this.
And they would have drove down this way, and you would have been able to see that school down there on the left. The building to the right has been updated quite a bit.
I am not happy about this.
Lady, this is Justice Department policy.
Okay, now we're at the Apple Farm in San Luis Obispo. This is where Vince would have showed up and met all his friends that thought were dead but are all in the witness protection program. So Vince would have ended up coming up these stairs here. When he got up to the top of the stairs, he would have met with all his old mobster friends. Surprise! That all either passed away, and they were all in the witness protection program with them. They would have been up here on this deck here.
Rocco Bamonte.
Peter Baker!
Peter Baker, that's fantastic. Richie Palucci.
No. Michael Peterson.
I was your pallbearer.
Appreciate it, Vinny.
All right, now we're in Paso Robles, California, and this is where Vincent Antonelli and his group of cronies, when they were stealing all that, they got a bunch of water bottles and they were trying to figure out what to do with the truckload of water bottles. They did a fundraiser to build a Little League field. This was the location that this Kwanzaa hut here is where they backed into to offload all their goods.
What the hell is this?
Where are the stereos?
How are we gonna fence this shit?
There's computer goods, all kinds of stuff, all kinds of stolen stuff. And you can see that building in the background, that tower as well. But this would have been that location. That alley right there would have been the alley that the cop car came from. All right, so we're in San Luis Obispo off Los Osos Valley Road. This would have been the scene of the Williams Brothers supermarket, where Vincent comes across the parking lot to meet up with Mrs. Stubbs. Would have been right here.
Mr. Stubbs! As I live and breathe. It's me, Vinny.
I know who you are.
So just right to the Dollar Tree, which used to be Williams Brothers, you would have had that Jenny Craig and that Apple store right here.
I have another errand to run, if you don't mind.
I don't mind. It'll give me a chance to thank you for what you did for me the other day.
All long gone. But as I pan around the shopping center, the rest of it looks all the same. All the stores. So in the movie, Hannah and Vinny are walking down this way to the pet store. And they round this corner here, but the pet store isn't here.
I'm in a community where I know no one but my bartender, my wife, God rest her soul.
The pet store is over there between Dollar Tree and CVS, where I was just at. Little movie magic.
Oh, jeez. Look at these guys. Look how cute they are.
When Hannah and Vinny walk into the pet store, she needs to go in anyway. She washed her kid's turtle down the sink, so now she's got to pick one out and replace it before they get back home.
Oh, God. I wish I could remember what the other one looked like.
But that would have been the pet store right there, just adjacent to the Williams Brothers Market right here. So right there where those two pillars are to the left, that would have been Pampered Pets. Then you would have had Pacific Computer and Jenny Craig after that. And how do we know that?
Barney, what a day. What a great day.
You see Vinny come out of the pet store walking this way. Oh, it's going to be a good day, because he just met one of his partners from New York.
You dirty rat.
Snitch.
Stool pigeon.
Informer.
Squealer.
That was in the witness protection program as well.
Johnny Bird.
Barney would have been parked somewhere right here. And he's upset with Vinny because Vinny was trying to buy credit cards in this parking lot.
What are you doing here, Vinny?
What do you mean, what am I doing here? I live here. I live here.
When Vincent comes out of the store, the pet store, and sees Barney right there in the parking lot, you can see that Shell gas station off to the left.
We gotta talk.
What's the matter? You seem down.
I'm not down.
You look depressed. I'm gonna take you and I'm gonna buy you a drink. I'm gonna buy you a flying Zombo. That'll cheer you up. I haven't had arugula in 6 weeks.
What's that?
It's a vegetable.
Right here, you got a shot of the limousine coming down the street with Hannah and Tommy and Jamie on their way to the baseball game. And they pass right in front of the Fremont Theater here. Hannah's two boys would have pulled up on their bicycles right here. To this ice cream shop. That would have been right here. Steve Martin would have come out them doors right there. Out to his car, he had all them coins. And then he sees Hannah's boys. Hey Tommy, hey Jamie. He would have been right here.
Thank you.
Hi, Todd.
Hey, Tommy. Hi, Jamie.
This would have been the ice cream shop that Hannah's boys went into.
I don't know. Race ya. I'm first. I don't know. I know it kind of good.
And when they noticed the jugs of change, instead of buying ice cream, they decided to put their money in the jugs instead.
$1, right?
$1.